Okay. After story extra, after story extra, after random happening, and after random happening, I'm finally going to continue through the actual story and go to Route 38. Actually, no, I am not going to go to Route 38. Instead, I'm going to go through this game in a different order than most people do it in. Most people go to the journey left to Route 38, but me, I'm actually going to go to Route 42 and take on what would be the 7th gym leader, but is my 5th gym leader that I'm taking on. So yeah, I don't know, I just like playing the game that way. I mean, I've had a habit of playing that way through childhood, and I want to play this way through my walkthrough. I mean, it doesn't really matter, because the same things end up getting covered eventually, but yeah, I just chose this path. You can choose a different path in your game. It really doesn't matter. So, before I cover Route 42, I'm going to cover Mount Mortar. Because although we can't quite do everything in Mount Mortar without a couple HMs and gym badges in order to use those HMs outside of battle, there's a lot of items that you can get that are pretty useful. I mean, you can't get all the items because first of all, you need waterfall and you need rock climb, which are both later on, because waterfall was just how it was in the original, and rock climb is to do with their change in the game layout of this mountain. So yeah, let me spray some repels and go to Cerebi page so I can tell the wild encounters. So the wild encounters include Zubat, Machop, Rattata, Geodude, and Marill. And the new Pokemon are, well, Machop's sort of new, because you can trade that in Goldenrod if you wanted it. Marill is the real new one, though, because you haven't encountered it before. I mean, that's why it's new, isn't that obvious? But yeah, it's only a 1% chance, though, and it'll be more common later in the game. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I suggest catching it later if you're a collector. It's not like Marill is useful in the game anyway, so I really wouldn't recommend it to use in your team. So anyways, oh, and I forgot the surf encounters. That includes Goldeen and Seaking, and Old Rod, you can get Magikarp and Goldeen. Good Rod, same thing. Items include an Elixir and Revive, and you can also, wait, I already picked that up. I think it's a Hyper Potion, but yeah. Cerebi, I think, got a couple of the items mixed up, because you can actually get 3 items in 1F. But yeah, you get these other items by going a bit into 1F2, and then going up this ladder, and then going through there on top of the waterfall, and then, yes, you could pick up the ether. Well, wait, an ether. It said Elixir. Wow, Cerebi's really got mixed up. I mean, that's not the only thing I found that they got mixed up, and yeah, now we're gonna venture down, and there's one of the outside entrances, by the way. In case you were curious, I'll go out later because there's so much more items to get. Yep, and there's your Revive, and now we're gonna venture through 1F2, which the wild encounters are slightly different, but not that different. There you can get Geodude, Machop, Rattata, and Zubat. So it's more or less the same, except no Marill. So yeah, oh, my repel's effect wore off. Just a sec. And items include a very extensive list, and I don't know if it's very accurate, but it's a lot of items. It includes Max Repel, Max Potion, Escape Rope, Nugget, Ultra Ball, Full Incense Protector, and that clearly you can get later because that's a evolution-inducing item. for a Pokemon that is not Johto, it's a different generation, Hyper Potion, Revive, Ultra Ball, Rare Candy, and another Nugget. So, yeah, those are the items. Now, I'll show you the items that you can pick up at this moment. And yes, you also need Strength, in addition to Surf, in order to adequately get through this place. And yes, you could pick up a hidden item around here. Okay, here, Max Repel. And yeah, I normally don't buy Max Repels because Super Repels are more economic, although they do stop more frequently. Like, you run out of steps, obviously, because they cover you for less steps. So, I don't know. You can choose whatever. I choose the economical route. And, here you can pick up a Max Potion. See, these items are pretty useful, especially for this point of the game, where you don't quite have enough money to get, all the items you like. So, I suggest going through here just to pick up the items you can. Oh, wait, yeah, there's some spots, blocked by, Rock Climb. I have to spray another Repel. Alright, down here you can get a Nugget. And then here you can get an Escape Rope, which is nice. And also, you can get no hidden items around here, but you can battle this trainer. Not really all that much to say here. You're taking on a Super Nerd, and yeah, I got that mixed up earlier. I called it a Poke Nerd, but it's a Super Nerd. And yes, we use Extra Sensory, and it flinches for like the first time ever. Like, Extra Sensory is supposed to. It's supposed to make people flinch, because, well, Pokemon, not people. It might make a person flinch, but that's besides the point. It has a 40% chance of flinching because of Manig's Serene Grace ability. So yeah, Slowpoke finally dies, and we can experience. Alright, so, yeah, that's that with, 1F. We've pretty much picked up all the items and stuff, and now we're going to, well, wait, there's a trainer still to battle, and I'm just gonna switch my Pokemon real quick. Yeah, I just know what, Pokemon he has, so I'm preparing my team in advance. So this trainer thinks he's not losing, huh? Well, guess what? I have never lost, except to a level 3 Caterpie. I think I can win, but no, I miss. And then, and then, okay. But yeah, Nidoking survived, and ugh, that's so annoying, because it would have died if it weren't for the fact that I took off the metal coat off it, because my little brother nagged me into trading my Onix, and then used the metal coat to evolve into a Steelix. But I shouldn't have had that metal coat in the first place, because I should have used it to evolve in my Scyther, but I used my friends because I wanted to record the evolution in my camera, so, yeah, and the B button didn't work in this game, or maybe it just doesn't work with trade evolutions in general, so, yeah, I shouldn't have had that metal coat, and I guess that evens out, and we defeat this trainer. So yeah, we defeated this trainer, and yeah, you could leave through here, and no items you could pick up at the moment. There's that, let's try and brave through this and see if we're gonna make a wild Pokemon or not. But yeah, you can stone rock climb that and get another item. Oh, and okay, that failed. But yeah, so yeah, interestingly enough, you didn't need Surf for that. All I needed was Strength, which that guy, Hiker Dude, gave you, and you don't need a gym badge for that. So interestingly enough, you can go to Mahogany Town without even getting the 4th gym badge, just by going through there. But no, you can't take on the 7th gym leader yet, because you need Surf in order to get through the other stuff. But yeah, I won't spoil anything else. You probably already know it anyways, but yeah, now I'm going to, leave real quick and go back to where we were before real quick. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to end this right now, even though we have another floor of Mount Mortar to do, because I formatted everything, and yeah, I only have a minute before I reach the YouTube limit. I went through a trial run through this with my watch, and I made it 10:39, doing everything, picking up every item, battling every trainer. I didn't even speed anything up. I paused to when I sprayed repels, but that's all I did. So yeah, I underestimated how long I take to lecture through stuff and pause and stop walking and stuff. Yeah, I underestimated how long I'd lecture. So yeah, we're gonna have to end here. I'm very sorry. Bye.